In this series of video, I will talk about search in one-dimensional array, and there are several cases. The first case is one-dimensional array is not sorted. So in this case, we cannot do better than O(n), so we just need to traverse through all the elements of an array. In case if array is sorted, we can do better, because we have additional information where to move after each step, and we can do, if array has no repeating elements, achieve performance O log n. If array has repeating elements, average performance will be still O log n, but the worst case performance will be O(n). And the reason for that, of course, is that by definition, if array has all elements repeating, we will have to traverse all of them to find that we do not miss any elements. And there are a bunch of special cases, like almost sorted array. Almost sorted array means that pair of elements which are close to each other were swapped, or similar kind of situations. In this series video, I will focus mostly on the sorted array, because most of CS problems on LeetCode are related to this particular type of search. So when an array is sorted and there are no repeating elements, the typical problem is to find a key given array, let's say nums, and the key target, find the index of this key in the array. The second type of problem could be to find to return true or false if element is present in the original array. This actually is true especially for array with repeating elements. Of course, to find a key in array with repeating elements is ambiguous. It's just like in this case we should specify that any key that matches the target. However, in the particularly case when we have repeating elements and we have a target to find a key, usually it could be to find a last key or the first key in the array with that matches the target. Another type of the problem is when we have to find, given array nums and target t, to find the ceiling code of OR. So let's say we have a bunch of elements in the array, and when the task is to find the floor, you should find any element that is equal or greater. So such element that our target is equal or less than the target. So in this case, if target somewhere here, we need to find this second index. So in case of the ceiling, of course, it's vice versa. We need to find an element that is greater element which is greater or equal target. The first element which is greater than first element which is greater or equal target. And here, in the case of 4, is the first element to the left, which is less or equal than target. Okay, so in case of the rotated array, there are a couple of cases. So in case of non-repeating element, we can find a typical problem could be find a minimum or a maximum in the rotated array, or find a key. So the find the key is the trivial problem as soon as we find minimum or maximum. So basically minimum or maximum typically splits the array into two parts, and from that we can perform binary search on the halves and identify our target. So basically this key is just one step over from minimum or maximum. In case of repeating elements, the problem is the same. However, there is a special case that complicates the problem. The case is that we actually, by taking the element, current element, we don't know where it lies, so we need to be, more careful about this kind of situations. Okay, so in the next video, I will start with very simple case of find the target element, find the index given the target element and the array in the array with non-repeating elements.